Oh boy, time now for another episode of Mr. Nailsin Sunday Comics. Continuing on with
The Eternals, when gods walk the earth.
this will be issue number 8.
War in the city of
Toads. Well, they got fancy suits. So there's Crow. Boy, sure looks different from, I think they got the color wrong here. It's supposed to be a little pinkish hue, and there's Thena. Well, yeah, that's Angelina Jolie's character. Which, but the rest of the movie, huh? Yeah. Well, anyway, enough of the movie. Corona and Thena, Deviant and Eternals, side by side against the Rejects. Oh, so there's yet a fourth race, huh? No. I guess these are the more unpopular deviants in the deviant society. How about that? I mean, once you're called deviants, what could be the insult for your riffraff, huh? Well, the Rejects. Well, but side by side, yeah, I see these two. They get it on. Not quite how it was in enough about that piece of crap movie. All right, here we are. Space Gods, Eternals, Space Gods, you'll see them if you keep reading this magazine. Oh, well, we're going to keep reading it. Eternals, you'll see them in every issue. Well, yeah, it's called The Eternals, so I would expect them to be in it. Deviants, read on and learn more about them. They were here before the will. They were here before the flood. They are with us even as we amuse ourselves with old horror movies. Okay, well, come and see an older horror. Come and see The City of Toad. Anyway, pass judgment upon him. Judgment! Judgment, sir! I guess it's not this guy. I think he's just a guard. It's kind of a bug-like design, Some of the things that he used in Annihilus, maybe, kinda, sorta. That's Jack Kirby, Anywho, he's whooping ass, apparently. In the city of the Toads, the price of life is high. So it's some sort of gladiatorial contest, and Mr. Green Jeans here is clearly the winner. He's whooping the ass. So, in the city of the Toads, the fight for life is a daily routine. He's got a mustache. In the city of the Toads, the mask of cruelty is more valued than the living heart. Teeth fighting, come forth, reject. This one still lives. Drop him. You heard the order. Anyway, woe to him who lives in this city, for here peace is a shadow, and shame the daily bread. Do as you're told, or taste the electric whip. Move! Where is the dream, the bright star of hope? Here it lies stillborn, entombed forever, dead before its time. The Reject is defiant, great Toad. Show him no mercy. Silence. Blah. The decision is mine to make. Blah.
So shall it be for all eternity, most exalted of deviants.
So I guess it's called the City of Toads because their emperor or whatever is, his name's Toad. So anyway, what is a reject? Is it not that which is despised or cast out by its brothers? Or can it be a fear, a vision of doom, a finger pointing at the flaws of the perfect society? On your knees, reject. Bow to the presence of the All-Highest. Remove his mask. He is truly ugly, sire. The mere sight of him may upset you, but he is unequaled in combat. A born killer, if I may say so. You may not. It is my perceptions that are unequaled in this land. As the mask is removed, great toads gathered courtiers gasp at what is revealed. Shocking! He is repellent to behold.
And yet he is a deviant, born of our species, not allowed to survive.
Hey, great toad! Shall do what must be done. Oh, well, whatever. Condemn him, sire. Condemn the reject. Hey, look, the mask is lifted, sire. The cursed creature awaits your decision. He does well to hide his face. Raise your head, reject.
I'm so ashamed.
Oh, look at this hideous man. It's David Hasselhoff. So you get it? Do you get it? What they see is hideous. Yeah. All right. Great Toad speaks to you. Raise your head or risk destruction. Sire, see for yourself. Or, yeah, I did it wrong again. Boy, I tell you. Boy, I just can't get it together. That face is yet another reminder of the specter that haunts our species.
Are we never to prevent our unstable atoms from running amok? Each passing day continues to bring new horrors, such as this one among us.
Well, that's what you get for, marrying your cousins. Anyway, he could easily be taken for an eternal, or, at best, a foul human. In the city of toads, no name but reject can be found for him. His face is his crime. And to disguise his crime, he excels in what is most admired by his fellow deviants, a superior cunning and the ability to destroy his enemies. Be still. If this deviant is unworthy to live, it can only be proven in combat. Therefore, we must find an opponent who can defeat him. This is the decree of Rap. So, I'm ashamed. Anyway, we're going to skip ahead and, well, what have we here, huh? Yeah, old Crow about to bust a move. At that moment, well, maybe not because I skipped ahead, but anyway, another deviant is a guest among the humans in New York City. Crow, the general, relives the past with an old acquaintance. In a bygone age, we were more than mere friends, Theta. Wow, yeah. We learned that you, an Eternal, and I, a Deviant, could find common ground for, the beast with two backs.
It was not to be, Crow. At best, we can be nothing more than friends.
Ah, man. Poor Crow, you don't want to hear that, huh? The friend zone. Anyway, not so. In truth, I am a deviant, and the inheritor of traits you fear and hate. But at the same time, it turns you on. Yet you know me also to be noble, wise, and brave. All qualities you encourage.
The gulf between us is too wide, Crow. Too wide.
The passing centuries have narrowed the gap. Let me prove it, Thena.
You're mad, Crow. We are what we are. Why won't you accept it?
'Cause I'm hot to trot for your pot. Because I dare to hope, and I ask the same of you. Believe with me, Thena. Follow me and witness a miracle. Well, that's one way of putting it.
Once before I went beneath the waters with you.
Wow, how about that, huh?
Mythology records it as a unhappy story.
I've dallied too long among the humans. An air shuttle is due to return me to my vessel. Come with me, Thena. You can't refuse.
Oh, stop. Stop.
Oh, well, look at the places he can take her, How about that? So, anyway, we've skipped ahead again, I believe. Then a great capital city glides into view. It is, as it was in its final moments, mammoth structures, broad avenues, idols of stone which once touched the sky. all lie humbled on the broken back of a continent which sank with its teeming masses from a cosmic blue. So, yeah, there's a lot of legends of lost civilizations and whatnot, myths, the most famous of all, of course, Atlantis. But in the context of the Marvel Universe, this would have to be some other place because Atlantis is the home of Namor and all that. He did the Aquaman thing before Aquaman, you know. Yeah. Although Aquaman had a different origin originally, which they probably should have stayed with, but well, Atlantis. Anyway, it was the flea who built this symbol of might and rebuilt it, Thena. Oh, wait, Crow. You shall see our new city. So a flea built it? Wow, that's impressive.
It is doomed to suffer the fate of this one if you dream of resisting the space gods.
What? Oh, yeah, that. Look, I'm just trying to get laid here, you know. So back to, I guess, Toad City. This poor bastard's getting beaten. I think I skipped ahead again, but anyway, then...
Fool, did you let that reject get out of hand?
I couldn't help it. He tore free. Away with you both. Hurry, lest this creature's sight offend our royal visitor. Ew, gross. He's disgusting. Ew. But then again,
Poor thing, he offends me not. If anything, the plight of malformed birth makes him the victim and fate the villain.
he'll soon be rid of his misery. Strange how this kind seems to sense the coming of purity time. Purity time? I'd forgotten that it was due. Oh, I guess someone else said that. Oh, well. Let's not tarry here, Thena. We must pay our respects to Great Toad.
Not yet, Crow. If there is truth here, I must know it all.
Why do you always have to be a Miss Know-It-All?
What is the truth, Crow? What is purity time?
I cannot tell you now. It would destroy your faith in my dream. Obviously, they're going to exterminate the guy, okay? It's a city of horrors, you know? The dream of removing the deviant curse of structural instability. The hope of erasing the ugliness from our image.
Very well. I shall keep my thoughts elsewhere for the present.
Yeah, Crow just doesn't really have the problems the other deviants had. I mean, he's bald, but that's about it. And he's pink. So, yeah. Anyway, don't sit there, soldier. We can't be on our way without that vehicle. I come at once, sire. It's probably his car, but you know, Crow's got privileges. Anyway, but before the vehicle can move, it is blocked by a milling horde of deviants which suddenly pours from every corner of the city. Here they come! Here come the death wagons!
They've collected every biscuit and buster among us.
What?
Blast! I'm undone. She's not going to be in the mood for anything now. God damn it, you cock-blocking goblins! Don't push, I want to see them. Make way, make way. The death wagons roll in slow procession through the square. Their cargoes of horror are to be seen in full view of the curious onlookers. Look at them! See the cursed things! How can you tell?
Cleanse us of them. Leave us pure and clean.
See, that's the symbol of death. That's how you know this is the death wagon. I gotta get through. I'm on the clock. Anyway, there is no hiding from what is visible in the death wagons. Each grotesque form is a living reminder of the threat within every deviant's body. Unstable atoms running wild in frightening patterns, producing frightening offspring. The solution is purity time, an infamous ritual which never ends. Yeah, well, okay, these guys are in pretty bad shape. They're probably doing them a favor. Except this guy, you know, he kind of looks like the ones that are outside the bus, so... Oh, well. So, you know, Thena's all heartbroken and whatnot. This is the last we shall see of them. Good riddance, I say.
What will be done with them, Crow? Where are they taking them?
To, the place. It's like summer camp, from which they will never return to haunt us. It's over there, Athena. You know those ashes coming out? It's not snow, no. Yeah, I think we get the picture. Yeah, oh boy. So,
Horrible, horrible. There are monsters here indeed, but they are not in the death wagons.
make no judgments, Eternal, until your species begins to carry within itself the uncontrollable seed. Again, stop banging your cousins. At least Crow's banging someone outside the family, The mob thins out. Come, Thena. Come and see the one reject who offers the deviates, a hope of stability.
I've already seen too much, Crow. Though I join you, whatever was between us has died with those helpless creatures.
She says that now, but, they get together again. Meanwhile, in the combat room of the palace grounds,
you're like this armored suit reject. It's made of the finest flexible steel.
He'll need it this day.
It is rumored that Great Toad himself chose his opponent. He must be a foe to be reckoned with.
I know who it is. The reject will die in this battle. Anyway, Crow's still trying to get it on,
Hail to the heroes. Sit down, Crow. I'll muddle through this mess without gagging.
I guess I skipped ahead again. I don't know. What the hell's she talking about,
Patience, Thena. We seek to change a millennium.
Well, you're a little late. It changed, and, so far, not so great. But anyway.
Don't tell me the other axiom that change is preceded by destruction.
Apparently,
Simmer down, female. I know that you love a good fight. I warrant you'll find this exciting. Yeah.
A hush falls over Great Toad's court as an overseer's voice booms loudly from a public address system. Attention, please. The time has come to honor Great Toad and his royal family with the finest combat this kingdom can provide. Bring forth the reject. Let him stand before his betters and await their approval. So you can imagine the whole crowd starts booing and stuff.
Oh, he's hideous.
Get on with it. Drop the formalities and bring in the other.
The reject approaches the royal spectators and offers the routine salute. Holding up a pipe? I don't know. It is then that his eyes settle on Thena. She looks as I do, yet she sits with royalty.
There, Thena. That's what I wanted you to see. This deviant is a reject of a kind we've never produced before.
He's handsome by any standard. Are you sure that he's a deviant?
Well, hopefully you're turned on enough, and
oh boy, I don't. But he's unavailable, so anywho, well, here comes beautiful. Oh yeah. Before Crow can answer, something smashes its way into the arena. It is huge. It is monstrous. It is Carcass. Okay, so hold him in check.
Back, you mad mutate.
Bring up more control, women. Carcass. Well, anyway, although all the royal spectators are protected by a hidden electrical barrier, they are highly uncomfortable in the presence of the massive mutate. Only Thena rises in concern for the reject's fate. Stop the combat! The boy will be slaughtered by that thing!
Yeah. Ignore her. Begin the battle.
Also, they're really terrified of this big thing, but they probably should be like, wow, look at that hottie. Since they consider, him ugly. Meanwhile, Crow doesn't find her ugly, so, hey, what's that about, Anyway,
Fools! You'll destroy the one object of value in this ugly domain.
Oh, you'll get along great here, Thena. There's nothing we can do, Thena. Whatever happens now cannot be stopped. Wrong, Crow. It can be stopped because this is the end of the comic for the time being. But it will take a titanic space god to halt. The Killing Machine. Gee, I wonder what that's all about. Well, you'll just have to be here next week for another episode of Mr. Nailsin Sunday Comics. Thanks for watching and listening. Say, while you're still here, why not like and subscribe and share with your many friends? Yes. Also, check out my mini stores in the link description below. Yes, where you can get t-shirts, hats, mugs, all those goodies with my artwork on them. Oh, yeah. And head over to indieplanet.com and pick up a copy of my comic book, Night Night. Oh, yeah. You can also catch me at my podcast, Mr. Nailsin Show, on RadioMisfits.com. And you can also watch my videos on BitChute.com and now on Rumble.com. Oh, my goodness, so many places to watch me and my stuff. Oh, yeah. And if that's not enough for you, well, you can follow me on many social media platforms and say hi to your old pal, Mr. Nailsin.